It was not a happy new year for some people who left celebrations at a popular bar in the Heights only to find their cars booted or even towed. News 13's Natalie Wattis spoke with one driver who says he's frustrated.
Drivers coming here to the Salt Yard East on New Year's Eve say there was confusion about whether they were allowed to park in lots next door. They say they don't believe they deserved to be booted or towed.
Kind of a rough way to start the New Year's.
For people like Nick, the plan for New Year's Eve was pretty straightforward.
The plan was we were going to go to Salt Yard East. They do like a little event center area down there. So the plan was just go there, get there late, kind of hang out for New Year's and stuff like that.
Nick says they got there around 11 and the venue was already pretty packed.
The Salt Yard East, I want to say had to have been at least 1,000 people there, maybe 1,500. There's maybe 50 parking spots in there, so a lot of us were parked in the parking spaces kind of around Salt Yards.
He says he knowingly parked in a different parking lot, which he assumed was public. It ended up belonging to the Siegel office plaza right next door. And did you see a lot of other people parking in those spots?
Oh yeah, there's probably 100 cars.
And all was well until after the new year was rung in, when people came out to an unpleasant surprise.
They didn't miss anyone. Every single car had a boot on it, pretty much around the whole parking lot. A lot of us were leaving around the same time, around like 12:45-ish. So we were all kind of coming out, seeing the same thing.
Although this specific lot does have private parking signs intermittently in the lot, Nick says it was confusing because some of the spaces didn't have them.
So there were a couple spots like here and there that say, hey, don't park here, this is a reserved parking spot. I didn't see a single car parked in a reserved parking spot at all. So everyone was kind of in the open spots that were there.
The scene quickly turned hectic, with people running back to the venue to get cash to get the boots off their cars before they got towed and to warn others.
I got mine off and I was shuttling people to the ATM, trying to get people to get their cash and get back.
Beyond the confusion of whether or not they were indeed parking in reserved spots, he says the conduct of the towing company left them in the dark that morning too.
They didn't explain to me why I had the boot on there. The sticker was left completely blank. There's nothing on there saying here, this is violation, whatever.
Something that is required under a City of Albuquerque ordinance. And
I never received a receipt. I gave him the cash and he pocketed it and was gone.
He also says the tow driver didn't give his friend change after paying $80 to remove the boot, when the city's law says the maximum fine is $75.
This guy had to have had at least $4,500 on him with the number of cars he was going. There's no way he didn't have change for a five. Not a happy New Year's.
The ordinance also says that once called, the towing company has an hour to respond and get the boot off of a car. But that driver you just heard from said some folks here were waiting twice as long. We did reach out to the Salt Yard to find out whether or not they told people where they could and could not park that night, but we did not hear back. Natalie Wattis, KRQE News 13.
We also reached out to the towing company, the business plaza, and the private security company for the business plaza. The towing company, AK 24-Hour Towing, declined an interview, but did say there were signs posted warning people not to park there and that this has been a problem at that spot for several years now. We did not hear back from the security company or the Siegel office plaza.